So we are going to give away a hat. We're going to show this hat. Sorry, dude. I know you're cold.
There.
So this hat, not this hat because ew, but the Failed Outdoors hat on the green background, right? The whatever is like black back with a green front and the Failed Outdoors patch. So we're going to give away a hat and we're going to give away a pound of coffee.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to this Road Hunter podcast. We are in the truck. We're going back to our roots because it's pouring outside. We do have the windows down right now, but we drove through quite a squall. Is that what it's called? A squall?
A monsoon.
Yeah. On our way to this particular spot. And this is a really cool glassing spot because to our left, there's this nice little flat. In front of us, there are some of these, it's reprod, not very tall, maybe like, 3 feet maybe? 3, maybe 4 feet in some.
About Nicole's height.
Yeah. And then there's some nice little ravines in there, little cuts that we can glass into. And then off to our right, probably, I don't know, more than 1,000 yards, maybe 2,000 yards, there's just clear cut to our right. So we are going to record this podcast and watch for animals moving. Because I shared a YouTube short the other day, and just off to our right, we saw this nice little forked horn buck move up this little,
Bridge finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just out here doing a little scouting for season coming up in
Saturday.
2 days. 2 days and an evening.
Yeah.
Very exciting. It's very exciting. We have several folks we're going to take out this year that are new to hunting. Not new to hunting per se. Well, some of them are new to hunting. Some of them have been hunting but haven't been for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then we still got to get Corey out.
We do got to get Corey out.
He is still kind of new to hunting. New-ish.
Yeah.
But
he did shoot ducks, so.
That's right. He was able to get it done with the ducks when I was not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I contribute that to my duck calling skills.
That's not what Ryan said.
My 2 times that I've been out duck hunting, pretty much a master at it by now. I mean, I can speak duck.
So can I.
Yeah, Ryan, disagree with me in the comments if you will. All right. Another big thing in the news. As of today at 5-ish, we have 102 subscribers.
We do.
Oh my gosh. So we're going to thank you all that have subscribed to the channel and those who will subscribe to the channel with a giveaway.
Yeah.
So we are going to give away a hat. We're going to show this hat. Sorry, dude. I know you're cold.
There.
So this hat, not this hat because ew, but the Failed Outdoors hat on the green background, right? The whatever is like black back with a green front and the Failed Outdoors patch. So we're going to give away a hat and we're going to give away a pound of coffee.
Yeah.
To be in the drawing for said hat and pound of coffee, we are going to have you comment. So we want you to like this video, comment in the comments with, what should we have them comment? Wow. I can feel
the gears
turning in his head. How about you comment your favorite piece of gear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing that you go out in the woods with and you cannot live without. I mean, obviously you're going to take your rifle, but outside of your rifle or your bow or whatever it is that you're hunting with, what is that one piece of gear that you will not forget to take with you in the woods?
A damn sleeping bag.
So that's how you read it. That's how you get That's how you get qualified for this
Draw.
this drawing. You're gonna like the video and you're gonna comment what is your favorite piece of gear in your bag, like the one that you just can't live without.
And if you're listening on Spotify or any of those, go to YouTube.
Yeah, you'll have to go to YouTube, like the video, and comment.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Okay.
we are gonna draw on. So like this video, comment your favorite piece of gear, and we are gonna draw on Friday, October 17th.
Friday, October 17th.
Yep. And we will drop a video on Friday, October 17th of us drawing. So we'll draw, on that video, and then we will reach out. We'll let folks know who the person was, and then we'll reach out to that person via Messenger or something. Yes. Maybe a call out on the video, so you'll have to pay attention to the next video. But
And
we will
then
get a hold
email
of
us.
you. We will get a hold of
Yeah.
you. On the 17th. We will draw on the 17th for the winner. Cool. All right, we have a plan. Speaking of new hunters, I've run into, I don't know if you have, but I've run into so many people that want to try hunting.
I don't hang out with much people.
Well, I do.
You go to work every day.
But I've heard of, and I've had people ask, and they talk to me about hunting.
Yeah.
Like how to do it, how to get started. Even those folks that just want to get out in the woods. I think there's a lot of people that are just afraid to get out in the woods because of things like cougars and bears, predators.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, you and Jacob had that encounter.
Yeah. Definitely don't go unarmed.
Yeah, but even like the Pacific Crest Trail, or even those in the Cascades, where
Yeah.
you're going to be on a trail, the animals don't care.
Right.
Those are their trails too.
And bear spray. I got bear spray.
He did
Definitely get bear spray.
Yeah. So he got bear spray this year. That's good. But I think there's some stuff that we can talk about when it comes to new hunters.
Yeah.
I think the first thing is where to go.
Well, yeah.
First thing's where to go. There's a lot of different places that you can look at hunting. Even in the valley here in Oregon, there's a lot of parks around. There's parks like E.E. Wilson, or there's parks up in the Portland area, Sauvie Island. All of those, they have a little bit different regulations than just your public access land out in the forest on logging roads and that sort of thing. But these lands, these public lands, these parks, the greenways, some of those that you can hunt on, have a little bit different rules. You're not going to be able to hunt with your hunting rifle, your long range, but a lot of them are going to put you down to a shotgun or a bow.
Yeah.
But there's opportunity there, closer to civilization. Right. And then there's where we go, which is out on public land in
The Oregon coast.
Yeah, we go in the Oregon coastal range, but there's also public land in the Cascades.
Yep.
A lot of that is national forest, state forest, where we're looking at logging companies
Yep.
that allow public use of their lands. Some of them require a permit. I'm thinking of like Starker. You can get a free permit for Starker land, park at a gate, and walk in. Others,
Every now and then they'll open them and you drive in.
nice.
That's what the lady at the desk said, anyways.
Okay. And then there's a lot of times there's some lands kind of where we go that don't open the gate except for a very particular time period. So it'll be like the second week of October through the end of November. They'll have their gates open for you to go access their land.
Yeah.
Some tribal land in our area is accessible and open for public use. We've done a lot of hunting in our area for public use tribal land.
The first year we lived here.
Yep. First
Yep.
year we lived here, we exclusively hunted
Yep.
that property.
And we walked up that road And I almost got a shot at 4 point.
Yes, that was one of the bigger bucks we've ever seen.
Yep.
And then there's obviously timber companies. Some of them require you to have a permit where you purchase it and you can only go in throughout the year. We do a permit like that, but we also spend a lot of time on public access. So lumber companies that don't require that permit and let you use their land. Some of them lock their gates where you
Gotta walk in.
gotta walk in from the gate, but it's still usable. And then others leave their gates open and you can use their properties based on their rules. The best thing to do is in your area, just find out, and Onyx Maps is great. That's what we did. We went to Onyx Maps and we went to the areas around where we live and started looking up at the lumber companies that own the properties. And then we went to their websites, and their websites tell you if you're able to use that land or not.
Yeah.
That was the simplest way. And then BLM, there's a lot of checkerboard BLM. So if BLM's sort of around your area too, that is public access land. Sometimes it's harder to get to because you have to go through lumber companies to get to that land. But oftentimes your BLM land is completely public access, where even if you're driving through lumber companies and you get to BLM land, you can camp and hunt and do all the things on that public land that maybe you can't do on the other public lands.
But you gotta make sure with the BLM office that you can.
Yeah. Like you guys went elk hunting in a travel management area.
Yep.
And were able to reach out to BLM and get permission to camp on their land in that area, just in case you did run into a warden, that you had that permission to be there.
Yeah.
While travel management was in force. So that's there's just some pre-work you might have to do to make sure that the areas that you're going are good. We started out driving every road in the country until it dead ended, and a lot of them dead ended into private land, gates, that sort of thing. It was very frustrating. Even when you drove a really long ways through the woods, all of that was still private and you couldn't hunt it. So we really did have to do more online research before we actually found areas that were fruitful to hunt. I would say it is easier to access public land on the Cascade region.
Yeah.
Right? Because most of that is either national forest, state forest, and such. So it is wider open. We went up there this summer, just a couple weeks ago, and we were able to drive 50 or so miles back into the woods. And
it just kept going.
It did. And had really great looking property to be able to get into. Some of it had hiking trails that kind of meandered through it that would have been good access for getting up on top of the ridges and being able to kind of work your way down each side of it. So we've got a good plan for that property. If we strike out on the coastal side, I think we're going to spend some time in the Cascades this year.
Got to get Brandon a buck.
Yeah, we want to get him a muley, but we won't be finding those on the coastal range. So we got to head a little bit more east to be able to find that. So public access land, getting harder to get into, especially with travel management, but still doable. And there's still a lot of it. Yeah. Like where we live, we can drive from the valley to the coast on forest roads. Yeah. And a lot of that is huntable. Some of it is just access roads. So there are some logging companies that don't let you hunt their property, but they will let you travel through it to keep going. Because there are other parks and things, random state parks and national parks within the area that they have to be able to allow that corridor for you to travel.
Yeah, like the one near us.
Yeah.
That was like right out in the middle of like nowhere.
Yes.
Like I don't understand why they would put one there, because it wouldn't make any sense for everyone to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. So just do your research. If you don't have Onyx Maps, definitely would suggest that, so you know whose property you're hunting on and that it is accessible for you. but ultimately it's just a little bit of keyboard time, and you should be able to find a pretty vast area to go and scout. And the nice thing is once you find a good set of clear cuts that are accessible with different wind directions, you could exclusively hunt those.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to like keep driving around.
Yeah.
All right. That's access. Second part is gear.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gear's expensive.
Yes.
But you don't have to spend a whole ton of money on gear.
Nope. You just need a pair of blue jeans. Or you can go with the $25 Wranglers from Walmart.
Yeah.
The
Those
hiking.
green hiking ones.
Yeah. Those weird.
Yeah, you like the denim.
Yeah.
But gear doesn't have to be expensive. Let me see those binos. These binos right here. No one talks about these. You see everyone online has their Vortex t-shirts and their Vortex hats. These binos right here are a little bit less expensive than Vortex, and as good or better than the Vortex binos.
Yeah.
And these are Athlon Argos is the brand. Athlon Argos. And these are my go-to binos when I'm going to sit in glass an area to kind of just see what is moving. I think these were, a little over $200?
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm not sure what they're going on Amazon lately, but these binos are pretty spectacular. And so you should get yourself a good set of binos, those or like those. I would steer clear of the cheapo binos because we did buy the cheap ones. Terrible. We bought the $18 Amazon ones.
You couldn't even see out of them.
Yeah, they were hard to focus. And
then we bought those Bushnells.
They said they were like 50s, but they were really like less than 40.
Yeah. It was like a Temu special.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
So don't shortcut too much on the binos, but get yourself some decent glass. And then rifle. For years, you and I, we hunted with these $199 Thompson Center rifles, and I'll say they're probably not $199 today. But what I'm saying is the deal rifle is still a good deal. You might want to upgrade your glass to something different. That Athlon Argos has a brother scope, same brand, Athlon Argos, but it is a scope that will dial distance, and it is pretty good. We have one on our main hunting rifles, and it does really, really well. So, and then right now on Amazon they're like $200. Yeah, I know all you glass people are gonna be like, "Oh, glass, it has to be blue," and it doesn't. You need to be able to see a distance. You don't want it to fog up when you're trying to get out there, and you want to be able to dial your distance because it just makes shooting easier.
And that Dawn dish soap thing does not work.
Yeah, don't put Dawn dish soap on your glass. It's terrible. It doesn't work.
The thing got soapy and wet and nasty, and we couldn't even use the damn things for like 2 weeks.
We had to clean it all up, and it was kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So outside of that, where we are, we have decent rain gear, so just to keep ourselves dry, and boots. So really, if you have a vehicle that can get you in the woods, binos, a rifle, a scope, and rain gear and boots.
Yeah.
Like that's what you need.
And then you're off to the races.
You are. I mean, there's some other things that make it easier. Like you might want to get a pack that you can pack the thing out if you do get something down. If you are hunting like we are on clear cuts,
you can drag it.
You can drag it out.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need a pack to pack it out unless you're, straight down. Then good luck. You should probably have a pack. Because dragging, it's going to be terrible.
That's when you use the rope in a truck and get pulled.
Exactly. So really, you could get away with minimum gear and still get out and go hunting. Because I'm telling you, your first year, it's just figuring it out.
You can even get out here in a Prius. Because there's the one dude that parks on the over there in the Prius.
Yeah. But you're gonna walk a little bit. we would suggest walking a little bit. I know we're the Road Hunter podcast, but I mean, realistically, we walk a lot. We hike, we park at gates, we walk in, we get to clear cuts that are going to be places where we can glass a lot of land and sit for a really long time is the key to our success in hunting. We try to get good wind, a spot where we can get up and glass a good amount of area. And where we're glassing from, we can get a shot within 400 yards, or at least move ourselves into a position to take that 400-yard shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we've got access.
Yep.
We've got gear. And we're getting rained on. Hold on.
I got that turned off.
We must roll up window. There we go. So access, gear, and then what else?
We did a giveaway. We talked
did a
about
giveaway.
that.
Yep. I mean, it would be great to find a hunting buddy
Yeah,
to learn from or learn with.
but you got to get the right one though, because like we've gone through some, and we go hunting with quite a bit of people, and all the people that we go with are really cool people.
Yep.
It's just we've been hunting for
Yeah.
a long time.
We've
Yeah.
been hunting together since he was under 12.
Yeah,
So, the conversation in the car
yeah,
is similar. Like we have fun when we're out in
Yeah.
the woods, and we laugh at ourselves and we laugh at others. And
and then as you get older and you're hunting with your dad, you get to make a lot of inappropriate jokes in the car.
lots of inappropriate jokes. Yep. So, I mean, hunting alone is hard, because even sitting and glassing can get boring.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have somebody there sitting and glassing with you, it makes it a little bit more tolerable.
Yeah, we're making fun of you when you're trying to walk up a hill.
Yes.
Yeah,
There have been times when we've sat under our ponchos with our rifles under the poncho, and it is just drenching us, coming in sideways, and I can look over at him and he's got a smile on his face like, this sucks, but I wouldn't want to be any other place. And so we suffer together that way. It won't work if one of you don't want to get wet
yeah,
and the other one doesn't care. So you'll end up driving around more than you should.
yeah.
But a good hunting buddy, worth its weight.
Mm.
Yeah. Geez, I think that covers like how you get started in hunting. I mean, there's all the tags and things like that, but realistically, just buy a general tag and go out and try. Like, that's all you can do. And don't give up. Patience is one of the biggest under emphasized thing than that on Facebook. Everyone talks about strategy, like all the like figuring out how the animals move, and here's this, the 10 things you need to know to be successful hunting. All that is, some of it's good, some of it's mostly it's going to make you successful, is sitting on that stump right over there with your glass until your butt goes numb, and then far after that, and just working your edges, kind of watching your seams and things in your little divots in the clear cut. Because what we've noticed, and this is what's gonna come from sitting and being patient, is you're gonna notice how these animals move. They don't move out in the middle of the open.
You also got to play the wind.
Yep, and the wind. But they're gonna tuck themselves right on the side of the hill, but they're gonna do that in the little crevice, so you don't even see them moving.
Yep.
They're gonna bed under things. You could glass, at least in Oregon, you could glass for hours, and then all of a sudden one of them will stand up in the middle of the clear cut, and you're like, I've been looking at that spot for 2 hours and I didn't even see them.
Mm-hmm.
They're that good at hiding. So it does take a little bit of patience, some luck, and just some resilience of being able to sit there longer than they can hold off walking through the clear cut. But if you focus yourself as a new hunter on clear cuts with the ability to glass a fair amount of land, knowing that you're going to take a shot that's comfortable for you, we've practiced and we're pretty comfortable at the distances that we shoot at. But if you're not comfortable at a distance way out, then you need to make sure that you're keeping yourself close enough that you're comfortable with that shot. And that reminds me of another piece of gear. You need a rangefinder.
Yeah. Dude, we gotta go. We gotta buy that battery.
We do. But really, you can get into this for fairly inexpensive. If you're not into hunting and you're into hiking, you still need to bring the things that are going to scare stuff away. Loud noises, bear spray. If you don't like guns, then those are going to be your options. But if you are okay with carrying, then a pistol or something that's going to be helpful to not only scare them away, but be a little bit more of a deterrent if they're persistent. All right. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to leave a comment to enter the drawing for the hat and the pound of coffee. And the reason why we want to know what gear that you can't live without is because we were going to talk about gear today, right? So there's a whole bunch of stuff out there. We are fairly minimalistic in our gear choices. One, because I'm fat and I don't want to carry it all over the mountain. So gun, binos, pistol, boots, we go walking, right? Like I don't really want to carry lots of weight. I already do that. He'll carry the weight. He's got less right here. But others help these new hunters with things that are helpful in being a new hunter. And be courteous. If someone else is on a clear cut, please don't go and park there and try to hunt in someone else's spot. They got there before you. You can go find somewhere else.
There's plenty of spots.
Yep. And forever we walked through your scouting area the other day because we were going to retrieve a camera. We're sorry. You drove a long way to get that camera. Oh.
Yeah.
So we
I don't think they were there though.
Yeah, I think they were.
They did that thing where you park your car there and then you jump in with your buddy and then you go back home, so it saves the spot. There was like 2 other guys up there doing that.
Oh, okay.
They'd park their truck at the gate because we saw it. They parked, they jumped in with another guy and they left. And then they went home and then we saw them the next morning walking out.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart, and I don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you subscribing if you're subscribed. We would appreciate you subscribing if you aren't subscribed. We're trying to grow our little channel here. Now we can't say we have tens of subscribers because we have at least 100.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And we look forward to sending the winner a hat and a bag of coffee.
We had 100 people that subscribed to our.
I know.
Yeah.
We are.
That's a lot of people.
We're getting some traction. We appreciate you. Get out this season, try hunting, and we look forward to hearing of your successes and ultimately of your failures, because we fail every day at this adventure, and we still have a whole lot of fun doing it, especially when you have a good hunting buddy. All right, everyone. Thank you, and have a good day.